Christian Wolthers, and my wife Vivian Wolthers following me in this trip here. And as usual, I'm always in the search for great coffees of the planet, and that's made me land here with Jaime and Lester unexpectedly, because I know Jaime from the years of Douque Selecto, and that time is forby, but as he has got blood which is black as coffee, or he has coffee in his blood, you could put it either way. He's back and producing great coffees again, and my idea with Wolthers Douque is to identify these coffees, bring them to market, show them to the world, and I'm sure they're going to be very successful, because what I've cupped up to now has been outstanding.
I'm Lester Marin. I'm co-founder of Café Zumbador. I'm extremely happy, and it's a pleasure for me having Wolthers Douque here in our island. We are on a journey of getting our good tradition of specialty coffee producers to the world, and we're trying to revive that nice tradition and culture of good coffee, good people, and doing things right, and hope you enjoy it.
So hi, I'm Gretchen. I'm very happy that you guys are here, and we are very proud of the product that we are representing. We've been many years working in this industry, and we want you to try it and have a good time. That's what we do. So welcome again.
Okay, so Jaime, we've had the opportunity here to cup 3 of your preparations here. There's a pulp natural, which in Green State is outstanding preparation. We've had a full washed, which wet process, and then we've had here a mix of naturals, mostly naturals, but also a little bit of the pulp naturals. And what I feel here is in all of the preparations we've had drip pour over preparation, is that this coffee is probably the coffee which has the roundest flavor profile, and it's complete in terms of sugars, and it has some good bitterness to it. It has some delicate acidity to it. It has an outstanding aftertaste, so it's long and very desirable aftertaste. When we come to the full wash coffee, I feel that there's a little bit more acidity to it. The body's still there. The sweetness I find here is lesser on the full wash, but it's still a very sweet, clean, pristine cup. Even longer desirable finish. There's a little bit of white flour. There's a little bit of citric to it, citric values. Most of the tangerine, not so much lemony. And when I go over to the mostly natural preparation, I feel much more body. I feel a little bit of chocolate in this preparation here. I feel the sweetness is very intense. The acidity is subtle. It's not very present here, but it's a coffee that certainly will satisfy for the espresso-oriented blends, or a pure espresso. This here is a coffee certainly for drip, for morning blends or breakfast blends, or straight. And this coffee here is pleasing Greeks and Troyans, as I like to say. You can use it both on an espresso preparation or blend. You can use it as a drip coffee. So you have really an outstanding variety of preparations and an outstanding flavor intensity and profile to each one of the preparations, which are very sexy to the market. I would say they're top quality. They probably score above the 85s, and beyond that, close to 90. I don't know if, because I'm a lover of natural preparation, that should only be a tenth of my decision.
Sure.
The other 9 parts have to be, how can I say, have to be absolutely technical and have to be measurable. But I would say the highest scoring coffee on the table here is, I'm tempted to say it's the wash coffee, but the pulp natural is very close to it. Very close to it. And as a preference, because I prefer the natural coffees, this one here has more impact to me. And I would always use it in an espresso straight or in a blend. And I would use a little bit of it together with other coffees on a blend that would complete the body, the sugar, the basic flavor notes like caramel, chocolate comes in here.
We are doing this export effort, certainly with the objective of having something to say to the market. You know, we didn't come for any other reason than to say we're going to surprise you. This is an island coffee, quote unquote, that has that sexy personality that people do not expect from us. And our interest is that people realize that the reason why for 300 years there have been settlers here doing coffee is because this land brings something unique to the market. We're humble in that we say no one should state that their coffee is the best coffee in the world, but certainly we want in the coffee rainbow of taste, we're hoping to bring something unique. From your perspective, what would you think would be the distinguishing factor that makes us what we can state as unique to the world?
Well, certainly your quality stands first. If you don't have a quality that speaks for itself, you only have marketing. Yeah. And secondly, you have the whole involvement of Puerto Rico and its history with coffee. You have coffee here even earlier than Brazil. So the history and the tradition should speak very, very strongly in the way that you handle coffee, that your population of farmers are involved with coffee. So your commitment to coffee stands second. The third thing is the uniqueness, the outstanding rarity of your coffee, which is more and more rare. While you produce a certain volume in the island, you are having to import almost 8 times more coffee. So you are traditional consumers, but unfortunately, you cannot stand alone to supply your demand. No. So that also means that your coffee, if in good quality or outstanding, which is the case here, your coffee should be on an outstanding demand, which it is. But bringing it to market, taking it to market, should also have be followed by the unbelievable beauty of your culture and your island. So, which is rare, is beautiful, is exotic. And if people don't, and the trade doesn't invest in these coffees and participating to the rebirth of this tradition and these varietals and these volumes you produce in the island, it will go away.
It will go away.
So I think it's time for bringing together this package, because you do have your own identity, you have tradition, you have the expertise, you have the goodwill, and you have more than reasons to have people dream about your island while drinking your coffee.
You can learn how to surf, stand-up paddle, and all those great things that we love to do here. So,
well, let's show a little bit of the island to our friends in the industry.
Let's do it. All right.
Come with us.
All right.
are coffees which are prepared for export already, showing that Zumbador coffee is already exporting to European destinations.
We are.
We're having a little time to chat here. And Luis Alberto is the manager of the farm and
An owner.
owner and part owner, and the finca's the name of the property is
Candelaria.
Candelaria.
Well, we are very privileged in Zumbador to have the friendship and the leadership of Luis Alberto with us. Humbly sitting us by is a world-class executive from a long history of running manufacturing operations for Fortune 500 companies, who in his early retirement decided he wanted to come to the land and become a farmer, particularly a coffee.
Happy to be here and happy to be part of this new project, which I joined in with Lester, and my son is the other partner of the farm. So we are very eager to learn as much as we can of the new techniques on coffee and try to apply here to the farm.
And now Zumbador coffee is a good part of Zumbador is going to be sourced here, produced here at the Candelaria.
That's correct.
And we're sitting at the moment in the top of your mountain.
Above the island.
We can see the Caribbean far behind us.
That's correct.
We can't see it across on the other side, but what altitude are we here in average?
We are around 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet.
Yeah.
And this, I would say it's one of the highest
Yes.
plantations in Puerto Rico.
Today, and we're also visiting one that is about 3. So our plantations that are approved for us are probably from this higher altitude and up.
Sure.
There's nothing below that for sure. So, and this was picked because it's Douque, and because of the soil conditions.
That's correct.
Yeah, we saw a lot of clay. I mean, you have very rich soil. I think also the specific microclimate here with a low temperature just above the 50s and a high temperature just below the 80s Fahrenheit. That is very good for coffee production, especially at this latitude and altitude. And I understand you're also renewing a good part of the farm, so a certain percentage is going to be uprooted and replanted, and a certain percentage has been pruned and will continue under the pruning program.
That's correct. Right now we are focusing in about 35 puertas, basically, is what we got focused this year in trying to rebuild it and to obtain the best yield of coffee. That will be continue increasing year by year.
Okay, and I also learned that coffees here are harvested in a selective harvesting manner, only cherry, and from here they go to the beneficio same day. So the art of picking and preserving and drying in the lesser period possible to preserve quality is a practice here. And you're producing the full wash, you're producing the pulp naturals, and also a certain percentage of the naturals, which we, as a matter of fact, cupped earlier today, and were outstanding coffees. I can understand it because not only does Puerto Rico show its talent and its beauty and its magic down by under the shade of the palm trees and the white sand, on the white sand, but up here in the mountains as well. This is an outstanding environment.